Hey everyone, I've come live right now to bring it to your notice what is happening in the ICU section of the super specialty ward which is newly opened up. Now it's almost 2:30 in the afternoon and the patients have still not been given lunch. 2:30 in the afternoon. We are not permitted to get home cooked food. There is no canteen here and they have not yet got their lunch. From last night, they have been all given a liquid diet. Now, all patients are different. Everyone's diet is different. These are ICU patients. Some can eat solid food, some are on liquid diet. But yet, all have been given one diet. How is this possible? Like, for example, my dad can eat solid foods. His fever is gone, his loose motion is gone. He's just been gaining energy right now. And from last night, they was only given ragi and that too one small cup like this. 1 cup for one patient. And after that today morning, again they were given one liquid breakfast. Just one. I don't even know what it is. They don't even mention when we go and pick it up what. Even now for the evening snack, now around 1:30, soup was supposed to be at 11 o'clock. It comes at around 1:15. Soup comes at 1:15 and that was not even soup. It's again some light kind of porridge. So I have called up and I've even messaged to Andrea, that is Vishwajit Rane's secretary, saying that what are you all doing here? Today for morning my dad's energy level has dropped down and even all the other patients. And all the other patients also are suffering. Everyone's waiting. And this is what is constantly we are battling it out. We are not permitted food inside. Okay, you're not allowing us. At least give the patients food properly on time. That is also not given. I mean, today for morning, I'm showing the doctor. I said, doctor, what is this water? My father doesn't require a liquid diet because it's not on, there's no dietitian that has come. And you all are rapidly just choosing what you all want to do. And this is Dean's, he's taken this decision of not permitting food inside. If you all don't have your system in place, at least allow us to have food served properly to our patients over here. Everyone is suffering over here. I mean, hunger is one part of my father's like, just like, I said, Papa, are you feeling hungry? He's like, yeah, I'm feeling hungry. But again, it's liquid. I spoke to Harpreet, who's a nutritionist also. I said, Harpreet, so-and-so thing is happening. Is this correct? She said, no, there has to be a mixed diet. She said, no, a liquid and a solid diet mixture has to take place. So I have told them, because some of them have the pipe inside, the ventilator, they have the pipe inside. Look at us, we've not slept. Look at our state. See, I want to show you how we are all living over here. See how we are all living. This is how we are all living. This is all of us. We don't have, they have stopped giving us electricity, so we can't charge our phones. We can't even make water hot for us. See, this is the condition of all the people whose family is inside ICU. And every now and then we are being troubled. Look. Some people come in the night. Some people come early morning. And this is how we are living. See, this is all of us. This is how we are living. All of us are living like this. This is our present situation right now in GMC in the new block. Now I want to see what kind of food. It's 2:30 and food is not served for us over here. I mean, are our families supposed to suffer? See for yourself. See for yourself. This is a senior woman who's all alone handling her husband. See, another family's come in here. See, all of us are there for the last 4-5 days. See, this is how we are living. No hot water permission, no electrical connection to charge our phones. We are just staying here. This is our place, and the ICU is inside. If you can see from here. See, this is where the door is, and we can see a little bit over here. We can't go inside. See how we are kept over here. See. Now we will check and see how long does it take for our family members to get the meals. Constantly, every day we are fighting. Either we are not permitted to come inside, either food is not allowed to come inside, something or the other. I've been asking, give us a PowerPoint over here so we can charge our phone. Family people are calling us up. Every now and then our battery is running out, or we need to call for medicine because we can't leave. Many of us are all alone over here. Like myself, I need to call my folks if I need something, some friends if I need something. Look at our state. Many of us have not gone home. Everyone is here. Everyone is stressed out. I don't understand why such negligence. If you all are not organized, at least allow us to get our food inside. Till now, food has not come. Dean of GMC, Dr. Bandekar, why are you doing this to us? You don't have a dietitian placed over here. Everyone cannot have the same diet. Mr. Rane, please look into this. You're the health minister. Take a call on this right now.